everything was going smoothly and everyone seemed so peaceful. Until the next day. I was not home when I got a text from Drew stating that the leader of the North America, Johnny, had taken part of Drew's property. So yeah, on the previous video, I mentioned the court case that happened between Drew and Johnny, and I said I was going to post the full VOD, so here it is. I built a small court for this, and Drew had turned on his camera. Here is the full court case between the land of Niger and the North America. I am ready for the lawyer to come in and state the claim and the charges that you shall put against the defendant.
Hello?
Okay.
It is I, the lawyer. I'm here to, show his claim that, you see, Little Assassin here, all right, is clearly not fit to be just even in this server anymore. All right? This is unacceptable. Okay. All right. You know what? Because Little Assassin here, all right, from North America, has been completely disrespectful of company policy and company norms. He has breached the code of conduct and he has stolen our bamboo, which is obstruction of property. It hinders a small growing business and it is just plain thievery, Your Honor, and that's just not acceptable. All right. This is clearly disallowed in Article 115. All right. Section AB.
So what are the charges that you are putting against him?
I think, that, hear me out. There's many ways. Charges, he's thievery, all right, and damage to property, all right.
Damage to property.
And he wasn't even given access into my country in the first place, right? He shouldn't be in it. He shouldn't. Again, you've been doing that, all right. Listen, destruction of property, trespassing, and honestly, terrorism, all right. On our bamboo.
Wow, terrorism. That is a very strong claim.
You know what? If that claim doesn't stick, that's fine, because I got those 80 other ones. All right, we're fine. And I think the punishment, there's many punishments to go here. I think we could steal, eye for an eye. We could steal some of his property back, or maybe just steal some land. We could have a little land exchange. All right. Execution by fire is always an option.
Okay.
What do you think here?
I'm just gonna ask the defendant here. What is?
Your Honor.
My client would like to say something.
Yep. State your case.
As you see, I'm taking this very seriously, and like while he said maybe those are some things that I maybe find up to your decision if it's morally correct. But I do think that in the beginning of all this, in the beginning of the server, I believe that the what is it? Sorry, what did I put down? Oh, dictator of North America. He received 2.5 stacks.
Emperor God.
Oh, God. Blasphemy in the courthouse.
Wow.
Yes, sir. It's godlike. I'm godlike, so it's respectfully, I am Emperor Godlike of North America.
What I'm trying to say is because he received, the bonus materials and also armor that I didn't even mention. You see, he was able to be able to create North America's foundation a little bit quicker, to where then he was able to come to, our nation, our land, and be able to, destroy our property. So if anything, out of the end of this, I'm not really looking for too much on the physical or mental punishment side.
Yep.
But just an exchange of resources maybe would be very appreciated. Not exchange, actually, just
So you would like the payment back of what he has taken and what he has done to your country.
At least what we find equal, because if you remember the beginning of the server, I haven't actually put a price yet on my bamboo. So that could have been, every 5 bamboos worth an iron. That could have been a price that, we were deciding.
So that's good to hear. Good to hear. I like to listen to the defendant right now. If you like to plead, what would he like to plead for this this case right now?
I like to plead not guilty.
Plead
on all counts.
Unacceptable. Honestly.
On all counts. Might I say that at this current moment in time, if we look to the northern side of my island, you can see there is a bamboo currently growing.
Oh wow!
On the grass area, because there is a jungle biome just to the right of my island. Just I to the right. Did not need his resources.
Oh, so you did not need the bamboo that has been.
So I have never needed his resources from his island or the land of Niger, because I just personally wanted to help his economy and get him more bamboo.
So
I did not steal.
The kid Mac, What exactly did he steal from your country per se?
Your Honor, I'd actually like to go away from the phrase maybe steal and more actually talk about that he just admitted to, just touching my bamboo in general. And see, I did not give him permission to on my land. You see what I mean? And so now we're kind of letting him start to get away with it by him help, right? When he broke my bamboo and quote unquote said, oh, I'm gonna replant it so that you can have more to trade me in the future. So actually, I'm confused why he says he had no interest, if that was the reason in the beginning why he broke it in the first place.
Now,
help out an economy, a struggling economy.
now, silence.
You
Now,
weren't trying to buy from my bamboo.
Again, struggling economy,
you
trying to
don't
help you
lose it.
guys.
so silence.
Struggling economy.
Silence. So I hear in one of your guys' claims, you're claiming terrorism. Exactly what has he done to meet these claims?
Alrighty, now, Your Honor, this is something that I needed to keep out of the Discord chat, just to make sure that it stayed classified until we got to this moment. While this entire thing is going on, and I said, and I'm worried about him stealing bamboo from my nation, I said, you don't understand the homeless pandas that rely on this bamboo. And I told him that
Large
with my
population.
with my estimation, that he was gonna probably take out the food of 3 homeless pandas. And even replanting it. See, the thing is that they didn't grow to the height that they could have. So like it could have fed them more if he had just left it. Planting them, they still haven't even grown back, Your Honor.
So
They needed food last week.
I'm hearing a lot of accusations and claims. Do you have any evidence
And
to? Oh,
he also said he didn't care if they died. He said
Objection,
they should
objection,
die.
Your Honor, objection. I
Those
said
3
they ain't
pandas-
shit. I said they ain't shit, Your Honor. Putting words in my mouth.
hold up. So I'm
Your
gonna.
Honor, we cannot have this kind
That
of
was-
disrespect
That
in
was
the court.
serious disrespect to the citizens.
So
of
I'm
Ohio.
gonna ask Johnny to come on the stage, and then you guys can question him and whatever to see what you can get out of him.
Can both of us question him?
Just the lawyer, sir. The lawyer
Okay, I
is the
understand. I
speaker.
understand.
You could ask him whatever questions you would like.
My right hand. Hold on.
Put your right hand.
My right hand is up.
Put your right hand on the golden apple.
Yep, it's on there.
Do you swear and solemnly swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, Judge.
Okay. You may now ask any question you want towards Mr.
All
Jonathan right here.
Straight and simple. Did you break the bamboo?
I went over to his land, and I replanted bamboo.
Replanted.
Hold on. Did you break the bamboo? You're dodging the question here, sir.
I'm asking. I did touch
your sweater.
bamboo.
Touch? Did you break it?
If
That
it broke
bamboo.
in the touch of my sword, yes.
With a sword, that sounds like breakage. Or that sounds like damage. And once could say damage to our property? Oh,
No.
interesting. Sir, have you ever lost anything before? Have you ever lost maybe like your favorite toy? All right.
I
Have you ever
actually
lost
currently
that?
lost 20 levels.
20 levels? All right, imagine if those 20 levels were destroyed by some other foreigner, right? You wouldn't much appreciate that, all right? How many plants did you break? Do you even know?
I broke
you
8 or
okay?
7.
8 or 7. You know how many pandas that could have fed who are now starving?
The
Probably
bamboo
dead.
grew.
The bamboo grow? Yeah, well, it doesn't grow on trees, all right? It grows in the ground slowly, all right? And the pandas, have you seen how big those pandas are? All right, they need to eat, all right? They're fat, right? They're hungry, right? And now we have, little baby panda Jimmy and Timmy who lost their mother due to starvation. and Your Honor, your little assassin here doesn't even care. Doesn't even care about the baby pandas with no parents. These baby pandas have to go on their own, finding their own food, and they can't do it. They're clumsy. My client's really just not about it. Because, look, he can't even, every time I bring up the baby pandas, he's just,
So the claim
shit.
you have broken some bamboo, I'm hearing, Johnny.
sounds like he did.
Yep. Touched it.
You touched it. Okay.
Touched it hard enough to break it. Don't dance around it. You're ashamed. I can hear it. Hear it in your voice.
No. because of how much bamboo you have on stock that I
Now,
touched
don't
8
dodge, sir.
plants.
Don't dodge the
You
question.
guys have, and I quote, a whole island
say-
of bamboo
Let's
growing.
say I
So
have
if your
a-
pandas are starving, that is within an internal
Oh,
problem.
did the server just
Oh.
crash?
And the server just fucking crashed.
Does that make it okay to kill the lives of 3? No, it doesn't.
I didn't kill no lives.
You killed a mother panda indirectly because and now those kids may as well be off dead. They have no parent.
That sounds like poor food management on the land of Niger.
It sounds like you have lack of care for our pandas.
I do.
Oh.
I've said it. I've said it. They ain't.
This is unacceptable, Your Honor.
Your Honor.
These pandas are now dead, and it is at the hands of this man, and you're gonna leave him, an innocent man, walking away?
Your Honor, wait, sorry. I know you asked only for only for the lawyer to speak.
Yep.
The thing is I have a second lawyer that's
We
here.
have more. All right, we are not going to let this case rest.
So
He
you
brought
so
his legal team.
He got his whole
Oh.
legal team. Huh?
Here, just one
Just
second.
you wait. All right, it's not over yet.
Might I add,
Yep.
the amount of bamboo he has around his house is so crazy for me to break 8 or 7 bamboo.
How you doing?
Gosh.
Hello,
yeah,
how
I
you
lost
doing,
the
sir?
case.
So
I totally lost.
so
this
what
case.
do you have to add to this this case right now?
I mean, it's simple to me. You know, he stole the bamboo, and you know, there's nothing else to it. I ain't gonna lie.
Simply didn't steal.
Johnny, you may go back to your
But
desk.
I'm not. I mean,
I now ask the kid Mac to come to the stand.
Oh shit, kid Mac. Yeah, all right. My client is nervous, but I got you, right?
Now Johnny has an opportunity to ask any question he would like.
And on the golden apple.
Hand on the golden apple.
Your Honor, can you see my camera?
Yep.
Your Honor.
Hand on the golden apple. Do you swear and solemnly swear that you'll tell
Your
the
Honor,
truth
Your
and
Honor,
nothing
look-
but the truth?
Your Honor, look at my camera, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth and nothing but the
you
truth?
see what's in my hand, sir?
Yes, sir.
I swear.
Okay. Johnny, you're now able to ask any questions you would like right now.
How much bamboo does the land of Niger currently have? Would you have a number on that?
No, we do not have a specific number, but if I was to be
Okay,
honest with you,
okay.
I imagine that we have quite a large scale of bamboo because, you see, the land that I own and the land that I represent, we have a jungle habitat, so it's a natural resource that grows
okay.
throughout my land.
Okay. So it is a natural resource that is connected to your land.
Yes.
Why is your people starving then?
Well, that section that you had broken is what we believe to be that area from where they were used to eating. And see, with animal behaviors, especially in the jungle habitat, is that whenever they get used to or whenever they just, get very comfortable with one spot because they know that it's healthy, they know that they aren't going to be poisoned from it, they aren't going to get hurt from it, that they only like to really eat there. So from the lack of it being ready to eat, they didn't eat.
So you're saying I caused the famine of 8
Famine?
or 3 famine.
The definition of
Three famines.
famine.
Starvation. It's another word of being not
Sir,
fooded.
I didn't ask what the other word was. I asked the definition.
I said it's the definition of not being fooded. You had a lot of bamboo in the area. I replaced bamboo. Did you or did you not?
A lot in the area?
Correct.
I believe, yes. The specific region that you had broken was the one closest to my my personal house, right next to two ponds that I fish at. Yes, I believe in that area we have not as significant, like that's across the river from my house, because that is like our more like our center, land state. Yeah, like there's still a decent amount. If I had to guesstimate, do you want to guess?
I would love a guesstimation. I would like something close.
I would like to say that there's probably a decent amount of bamboo plants.
Now, with one bamboo plant,
Bamboo?
you can get up to 9 to 10 bamboo per shoot.
Is that a fact, Your Honor? Is that a fact? Is that proven, Your Honor, to be a fact? Because the thing is that it can be not fully grown.
They were fully grown.
No, they
The
were
ones
not.
I destroyed were
No, they
fully
were not.
grown.
I was there, Your Honor. I was there, and they were not as tall as they could have been. Your Honor, you've been to my
I can
house.
tell you the
You've been
exact
to house
amount
all
of
day.
The
bamboo I
evidence-
collected and placed.
So the statistics say that bamboo can grow to a maximum height of 12 to 16 blocks tall. That's all I know right now. So do you have any questions about that?
I know, I know, okay, not really a question, but I know the exact amount of bamboo I collected.
Sir, Your Honor, I'm being questioned. I'm not being thrown. Have statements thrown at me.
That
I'm
is
getting
true.
to the question. I'm working to the question.
All right, well, just
I collected exactly 44 pieces of bamboo.
Your Honor, that is evidence. He literally just accused himself. Whatever, he snitched on himself. He literally just snitched on himself. He had it in his inventory. I did not give him permission
Silence,
to break
silence,
my
silence.
to
You're
break my
here.
plan.
You're up here to answer the questions, not to tell me
Okay,
what
I
to do.
apologize. Not tell you what to do. It's to give you fact, Your Honor. He's not doing that to you. But I
Your
got
lawyer should be the one defending you right now.
I'm being
Boss
questioned.
man on the jury stand here. Boss man on the jury. But I collected exactly 44 pieces, and I collected 0 back at North America.
0 back in North.
There was 0
And how is that growing?
because
said
there
you
is
planted
a
that over there.
jungle biome.
You said you planted that over there. You said you collected
Because
none
there's
from
a
your land.
jungle biome right next to my house.
Jungle
Do
biome
you
right
claim
next to
all
your
jungle?
house.
Do you claim all jungle?
No, but you just told me that you literally just said that you have broken 0 bamboo plants. But in the
On
beginning of
your
your testimony, in the
land.
beginning of your testimony, no, you said North America. You said 0 in North America. And in your testimony earlier, you said
I mean,
that
the
you
wall.
planted
There's a
that
wall.
bamboo.
The wall.
You said you
There's a wall.
planted that bamboo.
Silence!
Your
Silence! Silence!
Honor!
Silence! Go back to your table and state.
Tyrannical dictator.
Can either you
Yes,
provide me any evidence of anything that has happened or any claim that's been told today?
Your Honor, I'd like you just to come to my home with me and really be able to see with your own eyes.
This client has admit to the crime,
He
and
literally has admitted to it. That's what I'm saying. What happened?
to it, and you still refuse to deem him guilty.
I did
And-
not
You have
admit to the crime. I admitted to have breaking bamboo and not a
Breaking the
jungle that you own.
Destruction of property. If someone
And
breaks
not-
your leg and then
and
gives
not
you
on the
back
land of
your leg,
Niger.
you go, oh, it's
Not
okay.
on the land of Niger.
What do you mean not on the land? You literally just said you collected 44 pieces and replanted them. That means that you broke 44 different pieces.
Actually,
And
it means I broke
replanted
8
them.
or 7 and replanted them.
Don't put a number on it. Doesn't make it any better.
Your Honor, what is 44 divided by 8?
44 divided by 8, that's about 5 or 6.
Your Honor, so that means that the average plant that he broke was 5 to 6. That is obviously, from your account of information, not the maximum that it could have grown to.
Yes,
That
sir.
was the food for that dying family, and we're just gonna let him get away apparently with literally saying that he broke the plants. Look,
Yeah.
he is nodding
He
his head up
doesn't
and down.
respect our property. He doesn't respect our pandas, and he doesn't respect our.
So
I did not steal the bamboo. The bamboo is still on his island, growing to
And
this
then,
day.
as you can see in the S&P rules, number 2, no stealing.
Oh.
Do not steal each other's belongings. This is Minecraft. Go grind for the materials. Ask if you can use the materials or maybe trade or something that helps both players. Did you or did you not help or trade when you stole that bamboo?
Actually, if we pull back the logs, I believe the wood that I was given to the land of Niger was from me.
I was the one
Was
who.
that proposed as a trade?
That
Was that
supposed
proposed
gift.
as? Oh, thank you. You literally just admitted to it. Thank you, Your Honor. You see how easy this is, Your Honor.
was not opposed to the trade.
Sorry, I was
And
making
then,
sure my-
as I'm reading in the public chat, Drew has said today, approximately 12:03 p.m. PST, Lil Assassin, Emperor Dictator of North America, committed an act of selfish and heinous crimes upon the nation of Niger. I reported the issue to me. He reported it to me as I have evidence of that, according to the text messages and the call I have received today. I hope to receive a fair and unbiased trial in the case
Phone
of
calls
Niger
hearsay.
versus North America, where I will be suing the nation on the counts of destruction of property, terrorism, and trespassing. So, and I could also read from the text messages. Drew has texted me today at 12:14 p.m. Johnny also claims that the homeless pandas that are now affected by this act of terrorism and trespassing should just die, saying that the citizens of my land's lives just don't matter. In response, Johnny replied in the chat, I said they ain't, okay? And Johnny said, I mean, to be fair, when has North America lied? Is there any other evidence that both of you could use to either prove these claims or not prove these claims?
The bamboo I've
Your
received
Honor.
was not on my land.
He's admit to the crime, Your Honor. What more could we?
I can run to the jungle biome just to my right and find bamboo.
That doesn't change anything, Your Honor. All right, let's say I go steal diamonds from the jewelry store and I say, no, I have diamonds at home. It's fine.
That is true. That is a
Doesn't
good.
change it.
I didn't say they have them at home. I worked so hard and I went.
Oh, they're
so
just down the
far.
street. Sorry for stealing your diamonds, guys. I have my own diamond store. It's like a block away.
This is a lot to take in. Do we need a recess or another day to fully get through all this? Do you guys have
Your Honor,
any
if
new
you
evidence?
if you can't make the right decision on this case, then I am afraid for this nation, all right? I am afraid for the safety of all citizens who ever step foot in this court if you cannot make the right decision right now.
And I believe one of the sorry, I just saw this, but one of the claims of me is trespassing when I was allowed on the island.
Your Honor, it is counted.
I was
as
invited
trespassing.
over.
Well, Can I please say for the reason why it's trespassing, Your Honor?
No,
Yes, sir.
I was invited over.
He was invited to see Niger for its beauty and to visit just like you were, Your Honor. But I told him in the moments where I am literally telling him while he is breaking my bamboo that he is not allowed to do that, I tell him that he needs to leave.
The bamboo
I kept telling him, you need to leave because you're breaking my bamboo, which then means that he's not allowed to be there, which then he acknowledged and he
left.
said, you did not leave. You kept breaking the
I did
bamboo
leave.
and replanting it to mess with me.
I left.
Nope, he did not leave, Your Honor. That is lying. He just lied. He lied under your...
Well, how do you think?
Your
I
Honor,
got
how did he leave right away if I told him multiple times, Your
Your Honor,
Honor?
there's been so much disrespect in this court from the opposing side, and I don't think you should stand for it.
Nope.
Oh,
He's
no,
committed
it's-
blasphemy in your courtroom.
Silence!
What are you talking
Silence!
about?
Silence!
I can smell
Silence!
his armpit.
Silence in the court! I have come to a decision. On the count of Johnny and the Emperor Dictator of North America committing acts
God.
of selfish and heinous crimes of the nation of Niger, in this trial, the case of Niger versus North America, the judge finds Lil Assassin to be guilty. In order to repay the
I knew this day would come.
the actions that you have committed, Johnny, are blasphemous for the safety of all these nations. I must do this in order to make you an example of what could happen if anyone breaks these rules. I give you this one thing. You must now give the Kid Mac, by the end of the week, at least 3 diamonds, 1 stack of food, and you now have a 1-week ban from the country of Niger. Stack of food for the pandas and the community of Niger.
Can we receive, Your Honor, may we receive a minimum, like, you know, how much the food actually fills us up? Because what if he gives us, like, watermelon?
That
That
would
would
be looked as a hate crime if he gave
Yep,
you
that
a
is
stack of
literally
watermelon. It must at least be the same as bread. And what do I do from here? What do I say?
You said 3 diamonds, though, Your Honor?
Yes, 3 diamonds would be the case. Watch out, there is a zombie coming right behind you. See that? See? The action is already making you two work together. I shall now leave you guys. And Johnny, Johnny, there's another zombie behind you. And I shall now leave you guys. Johnny, you must get these materials to the... There's the baby zombie.
Oh, it's coming after you.
By the end of the week.
I've received the 3 diamonds, Your Honor. Johnny, thank you. Yep. So good.
It's been good day. Now go back to your countries and leave each other alone for now. There you go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
You're
You're welcome.
for making the right decision. It's much appreciated.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you, Your Honor.
I'm instating a 5 diamond fucking tariff on any imports from the land of Niger. Banned for a week on the land of Niger. Can I be banned for a year? I don't need to go back there.
All right, I think that was fairly judged and everything.
I loved it because this also made my crops grow. So I actually, this is a very positive thing for. We can have court here all the time, guys.
Yep. Okay.
Don't worry.
I'll build a better courthouse next time. I'll build another, and maybe we'll have the jury, so I don't have to do it.